Hello, my name is Leanne Hadley. I'm the founder of PIETA, a spiritual movement of love and compassion for ourselves, for others, for the world, and for all God's creatures. So anyway, I'm glad that you're here. And today we're going to do a little standalone PIETA, not part of a series, about the benefits of fall. You know, we're entering fall. I don't know if you've noticed or where you live, but our trees in Kentucky are starting to change colors, and fall is in the air. Even when it's cold or still warm during the day, it's still cold in the evening. So I just thought, is there a spiritual component to the seasons? And we know that life is a series of hues, you know, life, death, resurrection, and the seasons certainly move us through that cycle over and over and over. So today we're going to look at fall and what fall can teach us about being loving and compassionate, and what it does for our spirits. So I've lit our Pieta candle, and now I'll say our Pieta prayer. Are you ready? Let me be in the world with nothing to prove, letting go of all expectations and judgment. May I give and receive compassion. May I care for others and receive their care. May I love deeply and receive love. May I be in the world with nothing to prove. May I be Pieta. I'm glad that you are here. You are welcome. Today, as we celebrate the end of summer and go into fall, I just wanted to say a few things about the positive health effects of fall weather. So here's what helps us during fall, just scientifically, not even spiritually. So fall colors boost our mental health as the leaves start changing, and we look at all these beautiful colors. Our serotonin levels actually rise just because the pleasant climate and all of the color changes. It's a stimulating time for us, so it boosts our serotonin and it makes us happier. And it also lowers our anxiety because we're happy and we're distracted from our internal work. Seasonal spices can improve our overall health. So autumn spices like ginger, nutmeg, and cinnamon improve our health. Ginger improves our blood circulation. Cinnamon lowers our level of inflammation, and nutmeg is known to kill germs. So all of those spices improve our bodies as well as our souls. Our sleep improves. We're not hot. It gets dark a little bit earlier, and so many people report sleeping better during the fall. It's good for our bodies because we want to go outside more. It's not too hot or too cold. It's like that perfect weather. And so people go outside more, and just the act of going outside and getting fresh air. And, you know, when you go outside, you notice things like the trees that you might not notice from your home as well. So, you know, this is a good time to get outside, hug a tree, look at the leaves, sit under a tree, eat an apple, do all those things that bring you joy. And you better do it because winter's coming and we're going to snuggle up and get inside warm. The other thing is that it brings everyone together. So you're outside more, and so you're interacting with more people just on a walk or at a farmer's market or at the apple orchard. And also we have holidays like Halloween and Thanksgiving, which are times that people come together and just thank each other for being part of the world. It's just a lovely time. So those are the beautiful things that it does for us scientifically and physically. Spiritually, it's interesting. It's a fall equinox, which means the day and the night on the fall equinox, which was the 22nd, that they have equal time of day and night. And so fall and the fall equinox remind us that life is about finding balance. So there are times of light and there are times of dark. Life is balanced like that. You have great days and you have not so great days, and you have great days and you have not so great days. You have great seasons and you have times that are really hard. So life is this ebb and flow, and it really is finding that balance, not expecting to always have good or also thinking that the bad will always be with you, but remembering that cycle of life. Up and down and up and down and up and down. And fall is that perfect little moment at the equinox where we remember, yes, it's half good and half bad. And we shouldn't expect anything to be completely good, completely bad. It's just the cycle of life. So that reminds us to find balance in our own lives. The other thing is that fall is a time where things begin to die. And we can get really depressed about that. Like, oh, the leaves fall off the trees, or the plants die. Everything's going to be bleak soon. Or we can realize that that is part of the rhythm of life, is that things work for a while and then they no longer work and they go back into the earth. And so, for example, leaves, the reason trees lose their leaves is because if the leaves stayed on there, they've already done their job. They've absorbed all the light and the food that the tree needs. Now the tree is going to go into like this dormant phase. And when it awakens again with the spring, those old leaves would have frozen and died during the winter anyway. So the tree lets go of it to make space for the new leaves. So fall is about balance, and it's also about thinking about what do I need to let go of to create space in myself for whatever is coming next. So fall is a great time to let go of your things, your emotional burdens, your schedule. Relook at your schedule and say, what do I need to let go of so that I can have space for God to bring the things that God wants for me in the next season. Fall is a beautiful spiritual season, and I want us to spend some time today pondering that and thinking about it. So I have a few questions for you to ponder. One is your life balanced? And where is it out of balance? So that fall equinox, the day and the night, is your life balanced? Your schedule, the way you're looking at your life, do you have balance in your life? And if not, what can you do to change that? The second question is, what are you the most grateful for as you look back? So fall is also a time of abundance and Thanksgiving. What are you the most grateful for in this past season of life? And for some of us, that's going to be a stretch because you've had a hard time. But can you find things to be grateful for? So that's the second question. And the third question is, what do you need to let go of to make space for the other things that are going to come into your life? What is it that you need to let go of so that you'll have space to receive whatever it is that you are to receive next? All right, those were our three questions. Ponder them, enjoy them, and thank you for being here. Let's end with our PIETA prayer. Let me be in the world with nothing to prove, letting go of all expectations and judgment. May we give and receive compassion. May we care for others and receive their care. May we love deeply and receive love. May we be in the world with nothing to prove. May we be PIETA. Thank you for being PIETA with me. I'll see you next time. Next week, we're starting a wonderful series about the feminine faces of God. I hope to see you there.